There's no need to talk shit. There's no need to be immature. There's no need to, none of that. None of that. None of that. Better recognize when I see you, I really want you. Hit the club for you. Light skin got it new. Even look like long too. I be tripping with this. What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl Kai Pie back again with another freaking video. Guys, if you are new to the channel, hey girl, hey. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn your post notifications on so you know when I post. And leave me a comment down below and a thumbs up because y'all know I mess with y'all real heavy, real bad. So today I am going to be doing a Chipotle mukbang. Y'all really liked my Wingstop mukbang and me talking about like the zodiac signs. So y'all requested another mukbang, so I'm here with that, okay? Today's topic is going to be about accepting and also healing after a breakup. So I'll be talking about that, but before I do, I just DoorDash this, and y'all know how DoorDash can be. Well, not only DoorDash, but the restaurant itself. Oh shit. The restaurant itself can be real wonky. So, baby, I do not play when it comes to my bowl. I do not play. And they always find a way. Every time I DoorDash, to fuck with my order. So let's see if everything is on. It looks perfect. That makes me so happy. So y'all, I literally get everything on my Chipotle bowl. I get everything but lettuce and queso. Because I don't like Chipotle queso. Like, it be tasting real watered down to me. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't get the fajita veggies or the queso or the lettuce. But everything else I get. So, yeah. I haven't ate no food since last night. And it is 1 p.m. my time. And, yes, I do be waking up late. Because I woke up, like, 2 hours ago. Oh, let me pray over my food. I'm tripping. Lord, thank you so much for this food. Thank you for the people who prepared it. Thank you for this day. And I want to bless over my food to make sure it's safe. No illnesses is in it, Lord. You're going to take care of that. I already know. You have me covered. You have me safe. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Whew. All right. So I did get chicken. This is good. Okay, y'all. So the topic at hand today, we're going to break it down into 2 parts in this video. Because it goes hand in hand for real, but acceptance and starting the healing phase. Because the acceptance part is a lot of grief, you know, it's a lot of sadness, it's a lot of confusion and like non-understanding of what the fuck is happening. I'm talking about mainly relationship wise, but this doesn't have to just deal with love. This can deal with a friendship. This can deal with the death of an ego within self. This can be with family relationships. It can be with a lot of different things. But I'm more so going to talk about the love aspect of things because I am a love girly. I'm not gonna lie. So the acceptance phase is going to be what fuels your healing phase. Like you starting to come into, okay, I'm good. Like I'm not good, but I'm good by myself, and I know that. Because I mean, for anybody to go from being any human, when you're with someone every day and then just cold turkey, it stops, that shit hurts. Like, what the fuck? You don't have a heart if it doesn't hurt. Like, you or the other person, y'all were forcing yourselves to feel a connection. That's insane. My first piece of advice when it comes to the acceptance phase of a breakup is to not gossip about it. Or like, we love to tell our friends things, and you know, I love a good friend that's always going to be there for me to talk to or vent to or whatever the case may be. But our friends, well, most friends are going to be on our side when we're going through a really, really rough time. Because, you know, that loyalty shit, like, people don't play that. Like, they really don't. So they gonna be like, yeah, you know, like siding with you. But that's really adding more fuel to the fire, because instead of downing the person that, regardless of who broke up with who, the breakup in general, it shouldn't be determined or verified by another person, such as a friend, to boost your ego because of that, if that makes sense. So I personally feel like, you know, people should be that voice of reason, to be like, oh, like, everything's gonna be okay. If you need me, I'm here to just listen. I am here if you need to get out of the house. I am here if you wanna maybe go get lunch. I'm here for you if you want to cry on my shoulder. I don't know. Like, you know, like, just do the healthy, necessary things that it takes to start to grow. And instead of rehashing the same thing, like why the breakup happened, when the breakup happened, all that doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. It happened for a reason. Nobody knows that reason yet, coming soon, but it always happens for a reason. And because breakups happen for a reason and separations happen for a reason, it's no need to downplay it anymore, you know? There's no need to talk shit. There's no need to be immature. There's no need to, none of that is necessary. So that's number one when it comes to acceptance. Number two, when it comes to acceptance, is the hardest part. This is something that I've had to deal with multiple times in my life. Multiple times. Like, baby, I hate it here. Like, but no, it's so necessary, because it's being alone. And I'm talking about sitting with yourself no matter how dark it is, and nourishing your mental back to life. I hate this whole stigma of, oh, we broke up, so now it's time to move on. Or I'm finna just get a whole bunch of rebounds and start talking to them, and I'll be over my ex within the next 24 to 48 hours. Like, what? That is insane. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me and the type of person that I am, but I would not recommend it. Just based off of past experiences, you know, even friends that I know that have went through the same thing of literally just hopping into something new too fast. And that shit was horrible. Like, it was so bad, y'all. Never try to distract yourself after a breakup with another relationship. Because motherfuckers don't change overnight. We don't change overnight. None of us do. So with that being said, actually sit with yourself alone, read some books, watch some TV, take a yoga class, drive your car, even if you don't even have any destination that you're necessarily going to. Travel, take a trip. And it might feel scary. It will feel scary. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It's gonna feel scary. But get out here and do stuff by yourself. Because that's gonna be a reflection period as well for not only the past relationship to fully start that healing process, but to also understand, like, okay, when I get down or when I'm feeling empty, how do I, once again, refuel myself so that way I don't get into the same type of relationship again, or I don't have these qualities about myself that could have been better in my next relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's always two sides to everything. Nobody can ever say that it's just gonna be one person responsible for why the relationship didn't work out. Well, baby, I might have a few people that don't like that answer or whatever, but that's how it is. It takes two to tango. It does. It does. Because a lot of the red flags are in the beginning when we first meet someone. That's the real gag. Okay? But yeah, like baby, listen. That's gonna be number 2. You know, I will also say, like, another thing, another distraction, like clubs. When you in the midst of a breakup, don't be out here going crazy, partying, drinking, doing like all this extra shit, like fucking up your body, eating out like mad fast food. Like, it's nothing wrong with, like, you know, like fast food, like shit like this, but like McDonald's and Taco Bell and all this other crazy shit. Like, you know, actually do something, like replace something healthy with a toxic trait that you could just pick up super fast. You feel me? So yeah. Ooh, yeah. I put a lot of food in this bowl. That's why it looks like it's not going nowhere. So now let's get into a couple tips for the healing portion. With the healing part, right? My first piece of advice, and I know it's hard, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's hard, but do not, I repeat, do not look at your ex's social media. Don't look at it. If you have to, block it. If you're not the blocking type, just don't look at it. Like, don't make a fake account and try and be slick and look at their shit. You know why? Because it doesn't matter. You and this person are no longer living a joint life. Why are you checking in on them? You want to see if they got a new person. You want to see if you want to just be nosy. What's going on? But at the end of the day, no matter what your reasoning is for why you want to check their social media, you got to ask yourself, okay, after I check their social media, then what? Are you going to reach out? Are y'all going to get married? After you look at it, like, what is the purpose? Baby, one thing I learned a long time ago is we cannot control other people. We cannot control other people. We cannot control what they do, who they speak to, how they wake up, what they do. And another thing I learned is we cannot assume. Let me say that again. We cannot assume how people are living through social media. We never know. It be the saddest motherfuckers posting all this shit on social media. And I'm guilty of that. Like, you feel me? I can say I have posted at my lowest time some of the happiest shit. Like, and was straight depressed. So, no, that shit is cap. That shit is cap. Like, and I'm not saying, like, if you check their social media, you want them to be down. Like, let's just be real. You want them to give off this energy that they are oh so sad and fucked up and depressed because you not with them no more and you the best thing they ever had. And it's like, yo, you really gotta think about how childish that is. Like, how childish, how egotistical, how self-centered and controlling that is. Ridiculous. So that's the first thing. Like, don't look at their social media, babes. It's not worth it. So my second tip for healing from a breakup is when you start to think about this person, your ex, or your ex-husband, wife, whatever, because thoughts of them are going to come up a lot. If not every day, all day, it's going to be at least like every other day type shit. So I would recommend, whenever you think about them or you feel yourself starting to think about them, replace it with an activity. And this could be anything. This could be as simple as cooking, a home cooked meal. This could be watching a YouTube video. Hey, you can watch me. No, I'm just playing. This could be reading a book. This could be calling a friend or a family member. This could be hopping on the game. This could be going out to eat or trying a new activity or going to a home decor store. Like making your lunch for work early, like making TikToks if you want to start something up, with your own platform and building your own platform. Like, get into you. more. Like the more you feel like you're straying back to that person, like you feel like you thinking about them too much. Should you call them? Should you text them? Should you pull up? Like all these different thoughts that's going through your head, replace that with an activity that is going to mentally stimulate you. Because your mind is starting to go back into go mode, and what it's familiar with is going into past mode. And you don't want that. You don't want that. I've only been in 2 relationships my entire life, like adult life. And one thing I can say is that music really saved my life, like songwriting and recording music. That's something that really saved my life when I just was like, yo, like, I just have to speak to this person. Like, I just have to let them, like, I have to speak my truth, like, so bad or something like that. But the older I got, I was like, yo, I'm just take it out on the track. Or I'm gonna take a shower. I don't know. I'm really into taking showers. Like when I start to feel myself like kind of spiraling a little bit, I'll like just get in the shower. And I could have already taken my shower for the day, but I'll still get in the shower. And that's something that like, I don't know what it is. Like it's the water that just like runs through my scalp and my head. And it just, I'm like, oh, that feels so damn good. And then I'm like, what was I thinking about again? What was I about to do again? When it comes to my past, to that past person, I don't even remember. I know cooking is like really big for me. When I start to overthink, when I'm hurt or hurting. So yeah, like whatever that looks like for you, I would recommend that. I would recommend doing something, a healthy activity to replace those thoughts. And I know that it's not easy. I know that it's not easy. When you could just stay in bed all day and just be comfortable and just like, I'm sad, but I'm just, you know, but be sad and try to be active, physically active if you can. And you don't have to leave the house. You don't have to leave the house to do that. We don't. And then y'all, my last and final tip for how to heal from a breakup: meditation. I know. It's so cliche, but meditation really does truly help with calming the nervous system and regulating your thoughts. Just go on YouTube, this very app that you're watching me from, and just type in, so it's 7 chakras, right? So you can go on YouTube and type in any of the chakras, and it's good, and put in meditation after that chakra. So for example, I would do heart chakra meditation. It's gonna come up with all these frequencies, and you just pick one that you really like, and then once you do that, just sit with it. Like sometimes I'll just sit in my chair and I'll just be like this, and it's playing. And it could be for 3 minutes, it could be for 5 minutes, it could be for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Just work yourself up. It doesn't have to be like that's another thing. Like people think that meditation has to be, for it to start to work, like 30 minutes to an hour. Like no, like that's for people that's like advanced and they've been doing it for months, even years. It takes people to get to that point. So be proud of yourself if you're even able to meditate for, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever the case may be. But that really helps. Because sometimes with breakups, like a lot of anxiety can start to come to us, and we're like, we starting to hyperventilate and shit, and like, for real. So our breathing is not really matching up with our mental, and our mental is already in distortion going through a breakup. So meditation helps with the mind starting to catch up with the breath, and breathing is important for oxygen to go to your brain so you can even fucking think straight. Just on an everyday type tip, you feel me? So it's definitely going to be important to regulate it when you're going through a stressful time, if that makes sense. So yeah, y'all, those are a few tips that I have. I do have more. I definitely have more. So let me know in the comments if y'all want a part 2 for this topic. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to finish this food probably later. I'm not going to be able to do it now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this helped you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave me a thumbs up and a comment, and also turn your post notifications on so you know when I post. All right, y'all, I will see you guys in the next one.